And furthermore, as far as the direction of the change of momentum is concerned, so exerting force means what? Exerting force gives the change in the momentum, causes the change in momentum. That's fine, okay? But what is the direction? What is the direction? So for that, take an example. If my hand is there, okay, and with the string I have kept a marble there, and it is rotating. I am rotating this very marble in a circular position, circular path, okay? But there comes a concept that it will be rotating in the circular path. For that, I have to exert some force, and the force is exerted by my hand. That's quite obvious. So at every instant of time, we know that this possesses some mass m, and at every instant of time it will be possessing velocity v, and the direction of the velocity at any instant will be tangent at that instant of time to this circular path. That's quite obvious. So the path at this time, the path and the next what will it follow will be given by the velocity vector. So the velocity vector is in this direction. So it possesses the velocity, it possesses the momentum mv. This is the momentum, okay? But since I am exerting a force from here to cause it to change the momentum, this is important. I am causing a change in the momentum. So the momentum is changed actually, and here in case of this, it is not the magnitude, it is only the direction. What? It is only the direction of momentum is changed, and direction means also the vector is changed, because vector quantity, I told you, possesses both magnitude as well as the direction. So if the direction is changed, that means that's a different vector quantity now, okay? So there will be a change in the momentum. So that is caused by external force. In this case, it's my hand here, and I'm exerting force. The change in the momentum, I will write it down. Change in the momentum has the direction which as that of the force which is applied. So that means direction of momentum is the direction of force, or I can reverse it here. Direction of force gives the direction of the change in the momentum. Sorry, it's not the momentum, change in the momentum. So the change in the momentum direction is given by the force applied. In whatever, for example, I am having a body here, it possesses some mass m with velocity something, and I am exerting here some force. The change in the momentum in this body will occur in the direction of the force. That means in this direction. So this will be the change in the momentum, and it's represented by delta p. So delta p will be having the same direction as that of the force. So force is determining and giving the direction of the change in momentum. Keep that also in mind. So the direction of change in momentum is that of the force. Now, all of these stuff, the previous stuff like this, time of action and other observations, the change in the momentum of the different bodies for same interval of the time is caused by the same amount of force. And another concept here, the direction of the momentum change is given by the applied force. Combining all these, combining all above observations, we get what? Second law of motion, given by whom? Newton. Okay, that's also called Newton's second law of motion. So Newton's second law of motion is actually the outcome of all the observations which I discussed earlier, the change in the momentum and the relaxation time given in the action of the change in the momentum. So for that, Newton said that he gave a law called as Newton's second law, which says that, now keep that in mind, the rate of change of momentum. Change of momentum is important. Okay, it is not the momentum only, there must be a rate of change, that is the change in the momentum with respect to time. If a body is made to change its momentum for a longer period of time, that means the force applied to it will be smaller. And if there is an instant change, for example, I will show you diagrammatically here. Suppose this is a momentum axis and this is a time axis. With respect to time, say for example a body is having this much of momentum for some time of period, and here force is applied. At this point of time, force is applied. There will be few conditions. If there will be time of action or relaxation time will be very much higher, that means the change in the momentum will be there from this point to downwards, but the time of action will be more. So that means lesser the force will be have been applied here, because the time of action is very much high. If more force is applied, that means the change in the momentum will happen in lesser amount of time. And if there is an almost instant change, that is momentum changes from P to 0 instantly, so that means the force applied is high. Okay, higher force is applied in this case, and in that case lesser force is applied. Okay, because here the relaxation time is given very much higher, and here instantly the body is instantly stopped. That means force is applied at a time, huge amount of force is applied. So that means the change in the momentum is dependent upon the relaxation time, also the time of action. Okay, now the second law of motion says that the rate of change of momentum, the rate of change of momentum of a body is directly proportional. That means more the one quantity, more will be the another quantity upon which it is dependent. Okay, lesser the quantity 1, lesser will be the second quantity upon which it is dependent. Okay, so momentum of a body is directly proportional to the applied force, which I have talked earlier, applied force. And second thing is that the change, that is the change in the momentum, change takes place in the direction, in what direction? I have told you, the change in the momentum takes place in the direction of the force applied. Okay, so the change takes place in the direction in which the force acts. This is important. That is the change in the direction of the momentum is determined by the force acting onto the body, and the rate of the change of momentum is directly proportional to the applied force. how that can be mathematically determined, we can write it down mathematically as follows.